In this video, I'm going to give you 7 Playboy habits. This is the best name I could come up with. It's kind of cringe. But I'm going to give you 7 Playboy habits that attractive men that get a lot of women, that women like, have. These habits are going to really help you dial in on what your masculinity looks like, because every guy does these things differently. And so it's going to be really important that you pay attention, watch to the end. If you are a guy that wants to get bitches, if you want to get women, if you want women to like you, then you need to watch this video. There's no way around it. And I guarantee you that unless you are attracting lots and lots of women and they're staying, they're not just leaving you for another guy, they're not just going off to greener pastures. If they're staying, then maybe you don't need this video. But if you're not attracting the ideal type of woman into your life that you want, or women, whatever that is, and you're not getting that consistently whenever you want, then you probably could at least take advantage of one of these. Habit number 1. Start saying no. And I don't mean to just say no to everything. Actually, if you want to be more social and have more opportunity, you should be saying yes to everything. You should be saying yes to social opportunities. What you should be saying no to are things that compromise your values. So if there's anything that compromises your values, anything that makes you feel kind of like a little bitch whenever you say, oh yeah, okay, I can. Anything that makes you feel like that, if there's anything that you say yes to that makes you feel like a little tiny pussy, makes you feel like your dick's like this small, then that is something you should be saying no to. You need to start saying no, because women do not like men that get walked all over like little fucking bitches. They don't want that. It has no place in their life. They will be your friend, but they will not have sex with you. They will not respect you, and women just doesn't turn them on. Habit number 2, start making decisions for the girl you're on a date with. So this can be as simple as she tells you what she wants, or she tells you, oh, I want this or I want this, I'm not sure, on the menu. And you say, okay, she will have this, to the person taking the order. And you might think that this is like really hardcore and it's like too much. But seriously, if you do this, if you take control in a small situation like that, where she's like, oh yeah, I'm not sure if I want this or this, just order for her, or just doing that type of thing, just ordering for her, like she tells you what she wants and you just do it for her. That type of stuff really turns women on. It shows that you're assertive. It shows you're dominant. It shows that you don't care if you get it wrong. It shows you're confident. And it shows that you're probably not going to be wrong. It shows that you probably know what you're doing. You've probably been there before. This is what's going on in our head. What kind of guy is confident enough to tell me what I want? What the hell? Like, what's going on? Especially if he's right. And you have to be right. This is very critical here. This is more of an advanced one. If you're new and you don't know what you're doing, you're just going to come off like an asshole. And that's fine. Maybe it happens a couple times, but you have to be right in these sort of situations to make any sort of progress and actually make her be like, yo, this guy's like super hot. That was like very attractive and very sexy. I've also told girls like what to wear on a date. So like, hey, wear red lipstick. I like that. Maybe it's a second, third date and you just go like, hey, wear red. I think you'd look good in that. Just telling her what to do without impeding on her freedom, basically, because you need to give her the choice. That's actually like researched. You need to give people choice. You can't just tell them what they have to do. But if you tell a girl what to do, but she obviously has the choice to not do it, then it really is hot for them. Number 3, I want you to start making statements and stop asking questions. Instead of where are you from, tell her, you look like you're from LA. You look like you're from New York. You look New Yorky. Start saying things that tell her about herself, or say what you think about her, and then that will start the conversation. Same thing, except you're not asking anything from her. That's very important. So in your interactions, I want you to stop almost completely asking questions. At least if you're a beginner. If you're smart enough to understand how to ask questions, because if you've seen any of my interactions, if you've seen audio from me, especially if you're one of my students watching this, you know that I'll ask questions like, what do you do for fun? What are you doing here? But I always try to make statements before I ask questions, or my tonality is very strong, so it doesn't really matter that I'm asking questions, or I can tell she's vibing with me. Until I can tell that like there's some interest there, I'm doing things that are polarizing to spark interest. So something that's polarizing is telling someone about themselves when you don't even know them. Like, you look like you're from New York. You look like you're from LA. I don't know, just a little bougie. You look like trouble. Start telling her what she looks like, what you assume about her. Number 4, this one's weird. I want you to start smiling, winking, and smirking. And I want you to do this in the mirror. I don't want you to do this randomly to women on the street, but I want you to look in the mirror, kind of smile, like wink a little bit, smirk, just be like, just for 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and you'll start to like really feel yourself a little bit. And I want you to go out and do that and try that and do that every day before you go out and talk to a woman. Go out and look at the mirror go into your bathroom, look at the mirror, and start to feel yourself a little bit. Start to like give yourself compliments like, oh shit, like I look good today. What the fuck? And when you can start to do that, it really does train your subconscious to feel better about yourself. It's a very weird technique that I picked up over 2 years ago. And if I'm ever in my head before going out, I always do it. Number 5, I want you to tease everyone. I want you to tease everybody. And this is going to be difficult, but I want you to start teasing and flirting with the world. I want you to start being playful and fun with everyone. So one example of flirting with the world is you see a guy at the gym and you like respect his physique and you're like, dude, you look fucking sick. That's less of a tease, but it's still like a compliment that is meant to be very positive towards that person. You really want to be polarizing with your language. So like cursing is good. Like, dude, that's fucking awesome. Dude, that's fucking amazing. Dude, holy shit, that's crazy, man. Wow. And I want you to start like using polarizing language like that, especially when you're being polite and you're being nice. When you're being very nice to the person, when you're being very pleasant, positive to them, and you're spreading positivity as much as possible, and you're flirting and teasing with the world, that is when you start to be that guy that like kind of is more magnetic in the room. Like going up to a couple and be like, guys, you look fucking cute together. That's really fun. You can see I even like laughed and smiled when I said that, because like fun thing to be doing. And so I want to do that. I'm going to go do that later today, probably. Just like, wow, you guys look fucking cute. And just start teasing, playing with the world. Go up to a guy and be like, dude, you look like fucking Spider-Man. That's sick. Literally anything. And it doesn't have to be good. You don't have to be like super smooth and fun and super playful all the time. I just want you to try to have fun and be playful, because the guy that gets the girl, he's playful with everything. He's playful with everyone, everything. He's just dancing around. You know, music comes on, he like starts fucking dancing a little bit, jiving, grooving a little bit. And like he likes it. And those are the types of guys that get women. The types of guys that get women are loose all the time. And so you have to practice being loose all the time. You can't be watching this video like, oh yes, I like you're here, you're like, okay, I got my thing. Oh, I write the notes, you know. You can't just be doing that and then go outside and like expect to be fun. Like, dude, you gotta loosen up. You gotta learn how to loosen up, and you have to just make the choice, make the decision. Because the fact is, it's just a decision. You have to make the choice and the effort to tease everyone and flirt with the world. Number 6, I want you to start making friends everywhere you go. And I mean friends. Don't just hit on the hot girls. Don't just talk to the attractive women. I want you to make friends everywhere. Say you're talking to a girl at the bar, she goes to the bathroom. I want you to make friends with the group of people right next to you. I want you to make friends with them immediately. Wow, you guys are a couple. You guys look really cute together. You guys look awesome. Wow, you guys look fun. And just actually have fun. Don't try to weasel your way in to every little social interaction. I want you to genuinely bring positive vibes to everyone. I want you to be friends with everyone. And it's something that takes practice. You're going to have some dead conversations that start with like, hey man, how's your night? Oh, cool, I like your shirt. And then you're trying to come up with stuff and it just doesn't work. But you're going to get better at it over time. The only thing you can do that will fuck this up, the only thing that you can do to ruin any chance of you being that playboy type, the guy that women are just attracted to in general, the only thing you can do to really screw that up is to stop, to give up, and to not try. You need to practice with everyone. If you are flirting and playful with everyone, then you can start to make friends with everyone. And if you start making friends with everyone, now everyone is open. Everyone talks about girls being closed off. If you're good at making friends with everyone, it's normal for you to talk to her. Now you don't have this mindset shift of like, I have to approach the girl. It's like, I've already approached the girl. And then I realize, oh shit, like you're cute. And you seem fun and like, okay, maybe I get your number or something. And then you can actually flirt with her and it seems much more natural. I want you to start flirting with the world, making friends everywhere you go. Especially do this on dates. If you show up 5-10 minutes before a date, make friends with the table nearby. Be like, hey guys, what are you doing here? Oh yeah, I'm just waiting on a date, like blah, blah, blah. Just talk back and forth. And you'll see the girl's face light up like, what the f, you bring friends here? Did you bring friends here? No, I just met them. And then you just go sit down and she's like, what? Who is this guy? Anytime that you can create this vibe, and these 7 Playboy habits, and these are all behaviors that will make you into that guy where the girl goes, who is this guy? What the hell? Who is this guy? What's going on? And you want to be that guy as much as possible. Number 7, assume she likes you. This is very simple. Assume she likes you. Put the burden of attraction onto her. Okay, so I want you to start thinking, okay, this girl likes me. I'm going to start giving her shit. I'm going to start interpreting everything that she does at least like little small stuff as, okay, she's like hitting on me, she's flirting with me. And you can like tease once or twice during the interaction, like, oh, okay, cool, hitting on me, that's cute. And if you do that, you'll start to really like come off as much more confident, much more charismatic, and it'll actually start to work. It'll actually start to like be real, because as you get into self-improvement and you're going to the gym, you're looking better, you're making more money, you're feeling better about yourself, you're doing these affirmations, you're doing all the exercises I talk about on the channel, all that starts to actually become real, and she will start hitting on you. She will be actually hitting on you. I want you to really dial that one in, because it's actually really helpful to be a guy that just assumes women are into them. Not in like a super cocky, over the top way, but just open your mind to the fact that like, yeah, a girl might like you. It was pretty mind-blowing for me when I was like in my early 20s and I opened my mind to the fact that, oh yeah, maybe girls are checking me out at the gym. Maybe they're not looking at me to make sure I'm not being creepy. Maybe they're like checking me out. And then every time after that, I would just like approach a girl at the gym when she like looks at me a couple times, and I realized she was checking me, and it actually was happening. So you need to open your mind to the fact that that actually could be happening to you. Like, you're not this special snowflake that women just don't ever pay attention to and don't ever like, and they never could like them. They never could like you. You're not that guy. You actually are a guy that potentially women could like if you just did some of the right things. So implement some of these behaviors that I talked about in this video. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Comment below. Let me know what you want to see in the future, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.